Hello everybody and welcome to a little bit of Divinity Original Sin 2 for a change from all the WoW stuff. I'm currently waiting for my Twitch to actually refresh and show me the chat window and everything so I can actually know that this is working properly. It doesn't seem to want to cooperate today, but I decided to forego the starting soon screen, so we're just straight into the game, which also means no synthwave. Because I didn't really think the the synthwave UI and like starting screen really fit the game and the musical choice, so decided to go without that, which you can stick it on Explorer for now. Right, quick summary of what we're actually doing today. Playing this mod pack thing that I kind of put together. It's like almost 60 mods now. I just keep adding new stuff to it. I finally finished my first playthrough of this like a couple days ago now. It was like 60 hours. I started it back in like 2017 in the classic version and only finally just got around to finishing it. This game is fucking long and beautiful. There's also a shitload of mods for it, so I've sat and gone through and picked out every mod I thought would add something new to the game. I've tried to avoid like cheaty stuff. There is a couple like fun little mods I added in here, like the cheat commander menu and stuff, just to like... Originally it was to try and get the like legendary, I can't remember what it's called now. The legendary like piece of gear you can get from the big demon later in the game. That gives you like permanent wings and stuff, because I was hoping I could just give myself that piece of armor and it would scale down like most of the gear does, but it only gives you like preset stuff and can just give you money, and it's not really that great. But for like just messing around and figuring out what we want to do with classes and stuff, it's helpful, and that's kind of what I've been doing, is just playing around, figuring out exactly where I want to go. I'm still not entirely sure, but the last character I played, just as like testing stuff out, was an undead elf. And the amount of different like mods and stuff we've got in here means that this second playthrough I'm going to do will be completely different from the first playthrough, because literally even the original classes are different. I think all of these are the modded ones, like, there's so many. Like, it just doesn't end. There's like several different versions of Monk, and then Chaos Warrior, Blade Master, Assassin. Assassin is kind of the thing I really like, which is like Rogue meets Polymorph, which is really strong. Yeah, there's like a shitload of new classes, including a Succubus, and a Priest, and a Marauder, and a Vampire, and a Blacksmith, and then we finally get back to the original classes. But even the original classes have all these new things, like every class has its own new mechanic, basically. So like with the Fire Mage, you have Scorch, which stacks up and deals more damage the more stacks you put on people. I think it's Rogue has the combo like mechanic, kind of like in Hearthstone, where the more you combo it up, the more you the more damage you do, and you can like unleash all of your combos to do like a big flurry of attacks and stuff, which is really fun. I haven't really messed around with some of the other classes because a lot of them I haven't played. Like, I never played a ranger in my original playthrough. I had a rogue, which was Sabile. I had my main character, which was an inquisitor, I think. Which was super strong, especially late game. Like, the amount warfare, like, scales as you go is insane. She was dealing, like, 3,000 damage in a swing and stuff. Like, it was just demolishing people. Like, if Sabile didn't one-shot them in a single turn with the insane, like, rogue stuff you can do, my main would just finish them off every time, and then get extra action points and keep killing more people. It was beautiful. But I kind of want to figure out what it is we actually want to play here. I did find that Celestial Wizard is not great early game. Like, you get Close the Gate, which doesn't do anything at the beginning of the game because you have no summoning stuff. You have an instant heal, which is really nice. And the random bolt. Oh no, that's just the Chaos Bolt. There was another ability that was just random damage. Was interesting. I don't know how good it was. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. I feel like I've kind of rambled through, like, everything in the first 4 minutes. So, basically, if you're watching this on the YouTube side, I've put together all these mods into a collection on Steam, so you can just press one button and it downloads all of them, and there's also links from that to get the other mods that aren't on Steam, like the script extender and the mod that re-enables achievements. Which I always like, actually being able to get achievements in games. I think it's because I started out playing games on, like, the Xbox and stuff. I mean, I'd played stuff on the PS2, I played stuff on the PS1, but it wasn't until, like, the 360 I got super into gaming in general. And I got super into, like, achievement hunting and stuff, so I always like being able to earn achievements in the games I'm playing. It's just that nice sort of satisfying, like, pop-up of, like, oh, you did this, here's, you know, score or trophy or whatever it is on PlayStation. I feel like Reaper could be fun. That's kind of just thingy again, isn't it? Where's preset? There we go. Yeah, that's basically just Inquisitor, but you also get access to all the new different class stuff, which I've not even combed through any of this yet. We will probably go a little longer than I normally stream, just because this game is, it's a lot. And we're probably going to be on Character Creator for a while. Just while I flick through things and kind of remember everything I want to say. So I love the fact that all these classes change the armor sets so much. Like, they're all super unique. I love them. Attack an enemy with a sneaky blow, physical damage with 50% chance to steal an item. That's pretty fucking cool. Also, it has no icon, I guess because it's from the piracy thing, which is a unique class, apparently. It's not Scoundrel. It's interesting. But yeah, like, that's the amount of things you have to pick from as your starting class if you pick a rogue. Like, you have succubus stuff, you have, what's that, Umbra? Then you've got the remastered Scoundrel stuff, and then you also have, what, Pirate in here as well. Pretty cool. I do want to eventually do this in co-op with someone. I don't know who it's gonna end up being, but I'm just trying to remember the rest of the mods we have installed to pick a class, because I feel like I'm spending ages on here. Oh yeah, like an actual fucking battle mage. Rush towards in a straight line to a designated point, hitting all enemies in your path. So that's just like super-powered charge. Wow, okay, that's fucking good. You start with a whirlwind, cripple all enemies within a 1 meter radius. It's a real short whirlwind, but it's still pretty good. Jesus. There's so many things to pick from. The Necromancy also has access to the time magic. I kind of just wanted to play a rogue and do like a rogue, like succubus type build thing, like a deadly seductress or whatever, because that's a real stereotypical thing you can start with. That's a gun. I forgot about that. There's a gun mod. There's rifles and muskets and flintlock pistols and stuff. Like, you know, no one's gonna whip out an M16, but it's still some good stuff in here. Rogue is just super strong in this game, from what I've found. Rogue Warfare could be super good. Because you could backlash into people and then use that. Or a regular whirlwind. Crippling Blow does hit all characters around it. I thought it was just a single target attack. Fair enough. Also, that does magic damage. And the rest of her attacks do physical. That's a weird mix. Jump to your enemy and make yourself invisible for 1 turn. Okay, so that's just Chameleon Cloak mixed with Backlash, which is also broken good. Also, the Dominatrix ability, I've tried that out a few times. Real good. Because it's piercing damage, which goes straight through armor, so you can just demolish people without actually having to fight their armor at all. I don't know whether it takes steel or not. It does super low damage, but that chance of just stealing items from them, and it's a 50% chance, so it's every time you do it, it's a coin flip of whether you're just gonna rob them immediately. So maybe the vampire abilities would be good. Oh, you take 1 to 2 piercing damage per turn. That seems real bad. But it also gives you fury. Set bleeding if the target is already bleeding from... Is already bleeding, set wounded instead. Wounded increases skills and item cost by 1 action point. Reduces life steal by 30%, also deals 2 to 3 piercing damage each turn. That seems good. It sounds real boring, but I feel like Rogue Warfare is actually real strong. I mean, we're going to need a mage as well, obviously, but I feel like this is a real good place to start. I think just more AoE stuff would be good as well. I would take Stalk because it's the invisibility thing, but Backlash does damage immediately and you can combo that super hard. If used your invisibility or whilst sneaking, plus 25% damage. Or I could combo it with that, which means I could Stalk, set invisibility, and then hit them with that. And I could probably pick up Backslash real early from a vendor, actually. Okay. We are a vampire rogue. That's our class now. Sure. I'm just wondering, well, I guess if we're just using it as, like, skills, it's not going to really matter too much, but I'm just worried that, I'm just going to put those points into finesse. In fact, maybe 1 into... Which one gives you initiative again? Oh, it is wits. Put 1 in wits, then. Because we also have the mod on that makes it so that you, Brain, why did you just die? It makes initiative-based combat, which I thought the game had originally, but apparently the game functions on like a round-robin system or something. Whereas we can change that to, not be the case. Fuck it. I think it was the Ode that was kind of nice. Sure. But yeah, we have that mod on. We also have the, like, improved character customization stuff, so there's a whole bunch of extra options in here, like you can be a Shrieker. if you're undead, which my my last character was. I tried out. Will you get a zoom in on that real ugly undead head, please? Beautiful. I've not actually been through all the options because I added in another mod that adds more stuff since I made that last character. What in the fuck is that? Jesus. Okay, it's got like a little fishing line coming down from it as well. Oh, is that another hair in the crotch one? Or is that just bald? Oh, it is just bald. Which one is it that just gives you hair like floating in your crotch region? That one. There we go. Beautiful. I think it's supposed to be dwarf hair, which obviously doesn't really work with yeah, fuck it, let's have the weird ass pirate hat. I'm pretty sure if we get thingy. Oh yeah, I can also have the wooden tree masks. What is that? That actually looks quite cool with this weirdly. Oh, you can have Malady's mask as well. These are all new to me. What's that? Can't even. Oh, these are the you can have hair on top of your hair options, which actually works quite well on some of the human hair. Because I made a polymorph warfare character. I think I mentioned that. That's the sturt. Yeah, sure, that works.
Try again. Prepare yourself.
Sure, scholar. Sure, it's Bonnie. But yeah, I made my polymorph necromancer character or whatever first, and the human hairs can like mesh together quite well, and you can create new hairstyles by just merging two of the different hairs together, basically, which looks quite cool. It doesn't really work on the elves too much because they have a lot of hair going on most of the time. Also, one of the lovely mods skips the tutorial, so you don't have to bother with that mess. What the hell? Sure, I felt like we had weird stuff, but it's just this outfit is real grey, huh? Oh, that's a lot of stuff in my inventory. Right, let's get this hotbar sorted out immediately. Let's get that out of here, because we'll change that in a minute. Let's get that off here. Flask of fire weakness, okay. Sure. Let's get these all the way over there. Play dead. Sucker punch. Okay. Sure, that'll be fine. I feel like we don't take the wings this time because it's kind of cheaty. For anybody who does decide to play this, there are just barrels and crates and stuff everywhere if you just want to grab all of the class stuff immediately. And there's also like 20 NPCs around here that will teach you all the stuff, which is nice. Now, I can't remember. I think it's you who are the pirate? Yes. The card that's got like knockoff Captain Jack. Summon Parrot. Who will aid you in battle. Beautiful. And he also has a bunch of cool daggers and stuff. 1 second. I will be back in just 2 minutes. Hello, everybody. Right, let's kind of take this from the top a little bit. Because I feel like I've kind of been floundering around most of this stuff. Not entirely sure why, but I have been. Basically, playing Divinity, got 60, almost 60 mods, whole bunch of class revamps, a whole bunch of added classes, a whole bunch of added spells and armor sets and everything else. It's Divinity plus, basically. It's just all the, like, community created stuff as much as I could get in that works and fits, and hopefully everything's fine. I haven't actually tested it since I added like the last 10 mods or whatever. We were on like 40 before I started, and then I added a bunch more stuff. But what I want to do is basically play almost like a villain playthrough, because the first time I played it, I went down the stereotypical hero route and tried to do all the right things and was nice to everybody and tried to save as many people as I could and all the rest of it. So I kind of want to, for my second playthrough, just go, like, super bad guy. And I've been playing around with different classes and combinations and stuff, and I kind of settled on, like... That was not where I meant to teleport to, but okay. Kind of settled on, like, standard rogue... mixed with all the new, like, class revamps and stuff. Oh, I forgot to change my spec thing. That was dumb. I was expecting to have the elven thing, and now I don't have the elf thing, so this is fun. Let's run as far away as we can, so the next turn we can kill him. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing as... oh, he just followed me anyway. I really enjoyed playing as Sabil during my, my first campaign. So I kind of wanted to actually main the rogue this time rather than just...
Thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Playing as like an extra separated class thing.
Drowned and eaten by a void woken. I wonder in which order.
But I also wanted to try out all the new different classes, because most of the new classes and stuff that people have created fit into like the predetermined archetypes that Larian created. Like Succubus and Pirate and I can't remember the other one, but like I don't think I have Pet Pal to talk to him, do I? Nope. I guess he's just gonna follow me anyway. But all the new classes fit into those like already made archetypes, so you can play a rogue like I want to play, and then you also have all the extra stuff like added in. So you're a rogue, but you could also lean into like the sort of demonic side of that, or you can be more of a like a scoundrel and a pirate and stuff. And there's a bunch of different ways to play like every class now. Rather than just the like mixing of classes, you can also just like... It's almost like in WoW having your main class be Hunter, and then you can also be a Survival Hunter, or a Beastmaster, or a Marksman, right? Kind of adds that level of that to this game, but then also you can mix in other classes, so you could be a Succubus Rogue that's also a Vampire Warrior, and a bunch of other stuff. Looks like you've been standing out in the sun for far too long.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I suppose that's what passes for wit in your neck of the bog, I should think.
It took a while for you to think about that retort, but...
I know you, don't I? Why, only a few hours ago, I saw you skulk about that ship like a lost child in search of its mother. But you weren't
that was a better one.
A lost child, were you? You weren't an innocent at all. Word has reached me, you see, through a very sour grapevine indeed, that you turned your back on your fellow passengers. left us to fend for ourselves. So much easier, isn't it, to look out for oneself alone? Of course I did. Takes more than some oversized cuttlefish to get the better of me. Besides, you'll find I wasn't complaining. I was making a point. About oneself. Alone. So, if there's nothing further...
Yeah, the only issue with being, like, the asshole character this time, other than getting to pick the really fun options, is that, nobody likes you, so it's very hard to get companions. Because you have to be a dick to everybody. Wonder what he plans to do next.
You must know I haven't quite decided yet. I've a frightful amount of things on my mind, hence my standing here contemplating the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
So as of last night, you see a kraken-infested wasteland.
Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Sure, I can say people see castles in the sky, might as well see them in the sea.
Yes, but these weren't castles in the sky, were they? Quite obviously, I was musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
That a reference to one of the other Divinity games, because I'm pretty sure there's, is it Dragon Commander, where you, like, have a flying city? Or one of them has, like, a flying city and stuff.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't you...
Oh.
May the seven have mercy on their... I am the... Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause. During
that said, I suppose
I didn't actually see what option I clicked through, so I just spammed through the rest of that because I had no idea what I was talking about.
Opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Since you do have this and that sort out, he's welcome to tag along if he wants.
This and that? Tag along? Do you really mean to compare the fate of an empire to whatever foibles you seek to fix? On the other hand, I really could do with a dog's body. Even if it's the sort that leaves others to rot on a sinking ship.
You're welcome.
Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Can't promise him exactly, but you'll keep his request in mind.
You do tend to beat around the bush, don't you? Oh well, that wishy-washy answer will have to do then.
Carefully ask him how he feels about the, you know, living impaired.
The undead?
A beautiful way of putting it.
Like your good self, you mean? Come now, did you really think a handful of linen towels can fool me? But don't worry.
I like how all of the companion characters just immediately know you're undead anyway.
In demonology. I do not hold the petty prejudices of common folks. In fact, I prefer the exceptional in all things. Your secret is safe with me. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Alright, let's see which melee class we can give him, because we can give him all of them.
My blows shatter shields, and my thrusts pierce armor. If a warrior you need, the warrior you'll have.
I really need to rewatch that series. That old fucking, like, Kraken and Strippin', is it Tomato as well, when they played Morrowind? That horrible fucking character I think Crichton made. A beautiful series. A battle mage would do. A knight who's pummeling his enemies with a heavy two-handed hammer. Beautiful. That's the Inquisitor, is it? I mean, I feel like Infernal would be really good, especially for him, because he gets his fire breath as his, like, racial talent or whatever. So that could be a good combo. And then I could spec one of the other guys into, like, earth magic and stuff. Which would be super helpful for me, because the poison heals me and stuff. Sure, an Infernal.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Yeah, I think there's a reason I left him on the ship to drown last time I played this. He's a bit of a cunt. Oh yeah, just checking the time. I'm half an hour in, so I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to swear by YouTube standards now.
I wouldn't eat a whole one.
So apparently you're not allowed to swear in the first 30 seconds of a video for whatever fucking reason. I don't know how that makes any difference from the rest of it, but sure.
It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? Sure wish more of us could have been saved. Though, I did see one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. So I guess some of them survived at least.
Yes.
Never want to set foot on a stuffy old boat ever again.
I'm pretty sure this game does a weird thing, because when I was testing out my other villain characters, I attacked one of the children up on the ridge or whatever. The game then makes them run at like fucking super speed, so you can never kill them. So they just like dash away at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And then they just disappear into the ether after that. Which I guess is to get around that whole thing, because I'm pretty sure child murder is generally not a great thing in games or any media, because it seems to get a lot of things like either a stupidly high rating or just straight up banned. Which makes sense, to be fair. It's not exactly a nice thing. When you're playing like a villain character, it kind of makes sense. Pretty sure we get a bedroll up here, don't we? Yes, we do. Can we... There we go. Like, just pick it up. Jesus, why is she being so, like, sporadic today? Oh yeah, before I forget, which one of these books is it that lets me change my origin story? Is that the cheat book? That's the cheat book. Book of Origins, there we go. Nice. Let's get... Summon Great Wolf, because I'm pretty sure we can't get, Oh. Yeah, let's get Persuasion. Nice. Put that all the way up there, because I can't use it till like halfway through the game or whatever. But... Wait, you have to get off Fort Joy before you can use it, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember just some more of the mods off the top of my head. I might get Fane as well, because he's just a useful starting character to have. I kind of want to pick characters I haven't had in my party in my first playthrough, But I'm pretty sure you can't take Ifan if you're being a dickhead, because he, like, your first encounter with him, if you're a bad guy, he just immediately attacks you.
You walk up to a skeleton unlike any you have ever seen before. His skull seems to be
So we might end up having to take, like, Sabil or
gemstone
Beast.
sitting in the middle of his forehead. Approaching, you hear a profane bugger.
How on earth am I supposed to...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
Cough politely.
No! Stay back! Actually, you don't seem half as threatening as those creatures in red. Run along, won't you? I have business to attend to.
That's what his business is with his body.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull.
It's a fair point, but...
employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body.
Ah, face ripper.
A mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Never seen one carved quite like that.
Carved? Please. You hardly think I am one of your breed, do you? You have never seen anything like it because you have never met anyone like me. Simply put, I am an eternal, and you are not. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
That's a good way to travel with you.
Companion? After you left the others to die on that ship? Hardly actions that instill confidence. Then again, I am somewhat isolated here. I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
Sure.
Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
I feel like we make Sabil go like a weird ranger type class. And have Fane and, is it Lois, both be like different mages.
Whatever it is you used to do. What speciality would you prefer?
Jesus. Plague would be real good, because that's all poisons. Which would be super good for me and Fane. Because we can heal in it, and then also the Red Prince can detonate it all. Spectre, Forbidden Soul Magic that blurs the line between life and death. That's very fitting for an undead as well. Sure, let's go Plague, because I'm assuming that will be like earth magic and stuff, right? As well.
Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see. Splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
Nice. And I'll take the rest of that. What else we got over here? Lockpicks. Beautiful. Don't really need lockpicks though. What abilities do these guys have? Oh god. Yeah, let's sort out everything before we move any further. I'll be taking that. The Red Prince can have that. That's fine. Auto sort. What have you got? Oh, okay. Fane is like a weird... He's like a, fucking... What are they called? The Skaven guys. Where did that come from? That's not what I wanted. Like, the gutter runners. He's like a poison assassin. put contamination, poison dart, and he starts with daggers. Here you go. Here's a wand, Fane. That'll probably help you more. What does he start with then? Put that all the way over there. Just take that off there and that. Anti. Oh, what is that? Is that like a flame whirlwind? Yes. The target and nearby enemies. Stack of scorched. Oh, he uses all of that mechanic as well. Ignite your inner spark, adding 2 to 5 fire damage to your weapon. Basic attacks are warm characters for 1 turn if they're not already warm. And then battering ram. How many points is that? 1. Right, okay. Damn, he seems pretty cool. And yeah, I can combo those two real easy. We could just go straight to the prison, but we are definitely not geared for the prison from here. That's real awkward that I need to like tell him to move through, but then that means I have to change character. Hello.
You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
You sense an opportunity. Say she sent you to collect all the group's valuables. She needs every last piece of gold before moving forward.
The elf looks at you sideways, as though sizing you up. Her features tighten into an angry frown before suddenly collapsing in defeat.
I fear this happens. How else does she take us without bribing every guard in this place? I save a reserve just in case. Here. Tell Magister Atusa it is the last we have.
Thank her and say you'll deliver this to Atusa right away.
Tell her we wait. Tell her she is our last hope to leave this place.
Ask her if she knows where she's meant to take them.
She says there is a shelter in the marshes outside the fort. She says she brings us there first. She knows a safe path. We wait for a boat, and then we go. Wherever we make a new home.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Oh, is it the crocodiles down there? Or turtles? Pretty sure there's a fight. What did we get in that pouch, actually, before we go down there? 36 gold. Nice. Just what I wanted. Turtles. Pretty sure these turtles are hostile. They're not hostile yet, apparently. They are now. There we go.
These turtles. They're transforming.
Go with the regular back? Nah. As I'll use my super ability. Oh, so much oil. God, I forgot the movement range on these characters at the beginning is so short. Get towards the end of the game and Sabine can just run across the entire map in one action point. Yeah, okay. What can you see from there, dude? And we can. Nice. Oh, actually, I can just use Dragon Breath while we're in the flames. Nice. We really need to get some armor, because everybody's just running around naked right now. Yep, just stand in more oil. That's not a problem at all. Don't worry about it. Nice, what the hell? His attacks went straight through its armor. I guess his flaming swords or whatever? Shoot rod. Launching a magic missile from your rod that deals 11 to 15 poison damage. I think there's something wrong with your rod, but if it's shooting poison. Nice. That was a successful first battle. And armor. And a dead guy. A bloated corpse. Soggy diary. First night here, don't seem like it. It'll be too bad. Found somewhere quiet to sleep, brought enough dry bread to last me. When this all blows over, I'll be happy to say I survived it in comfort. A group of dumb brutes shook me down for my bread. We'll have to get smart if I want to eat. Met an old fisherman named Rad, taught me how to make a net. Rad's gone. Dumb brutes took my net. At least the meanest one got took in the night. Getting hungry. Always was a stronger swimmer. Waters around here are pretty glassy. Can't be too much more than a few miles to shore. Oh boy. Oh poor dude. Tried to swim off this island. Seems like a bad plan to me. Oh, it's the squirrel. I wonder what the weird thing was that was just bouncing around on the floor next to me. What do we get then? Got some pants. Beautiful. And I'll be taking them mage gloves for now, I think. Give you the other magic wand. You can shoot your rod, Morphane. I guess maybe I should be giving the armor to the warrior rather than myself, but I feel like I care more about my character than the Red Prince, funnily enough. That is a crispy turtle. Damn. Also, what the hell? What? Huh? How did I not notice this before? There's just a giant ship here. You should climb right onto the deck of it as well. I'm not really bothered about herring, to be honest. Fuck. Is there a way below deck? Oh, there is. It's underneath that crate, but I don't think you can move it. Oh, there's also a lot of stuff going down on that boat. I've never seen this before. Well, if I have, it's been like 3 years, so let's go see what's going on over here.
Where are you planning to go, Elf? You've already wrecked the ship and butchered the crew.
That one elf did this?
They kill themselves when they steal my spores. I warn them they are volatile. Now I warn you. Tell me where they send the rest, or more Magisters die.
There are killer spores? What the fuck? Make your presence known. Oh, I forgot to set up the thing. Fuck's sake. So I have to do this as the Red Prince. After to subdue the prisoner for safe passage off the island. Jesus. Nod towards the concerned if this was hardly an ambush.
The witch don't fool me. She's wrecked this ship by herself. With a collar on.
I tell you, I am no witch. The spores do this. If I do not find the rest...
Store the elven hedge magic. Weren't much use when we flooded your forest with death fog, were it? Lucian said it was a necessary evil. Me? I was just sorry we didn't get the lot of you.
Wow.
You. I try to give you a chance. More than your divine order give mine.
Oh, sir. Her armor!
The scion twitches in sudden rage, and her armor uncoils, as if made of living vines.
No more chances.
Damn. I want to learn whatever cool ass magic she has. Oh, fuck off. Everything's too far. I need, what is it, Cloak and Dagger, the other one that lets you just teleport. But yeah, I need to enable the mod that's, can I go that way and get closer? I can. I've got a mod that redirects all conversation options to your leader or the person with the most, like, persuasion. Which is a thing that I found real irritating on my first playthrough, when you just randomly, like, rewards would be given to your other characters rather than your main character, because it would randomly select them as the closest one. Nice. I'm guessing she's got a whole bunch of earth magic, right? Because it's sort of poisons and vines and stuff. Not very bright, though. Just walked into an attack of opportunity. She's gonna die, like, almost immediately, isn't she? Yep. I've got no way of healing you. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter if I hit my main person with poison. In fact, it's actually good if I do that. Can I get up high? I can. Not super far, though. That'll do. Gives me high advantage for the rest of the poison stuff. While the second charge is a contaminated corpse. I feel like charging into these magisters is a bad plan. Where can I go that's 2? There. Nice. Six AP to get to there. Why? Jesus. Yeah, I'm trying to think about more of the mods and stuff we've got installed. We've got the one that skips the tutorial, because I was kind of tired of keep doing the boat section every time I wanted to make a new character. Got that one. Range is that super short, Jesus. And we also got... well, mostly just a bunch of character stuff. All the classes, obviously, I mentioned. I don't think we've seen a lot of the new weapon types yet, which is unfortunate. Because we did get a lot of new weapons. What is that path that it wants to take? Surely it would be smarter to go down here this way and then round to here. It would be shorter than going all the way around the whole ship to get to that ladder, past all the enemies and an attack of opportunity. I feel like this might be a very early death, just because these guys are very fucking strong, and I'm still wearing, like, barely any armor. Also, I need to give her daggers. I should give her daggers that I got off Fane, because right now she's using a sword, and I think a gun that she either does or does not have. Does she have a gun? No, she has a single S-stock, rather than daggers. So can we not shoot from here? Oh. He's dead already. Okay. I didn't expect everyone to be dead immediately. Yeah, let's get down here. Start close ranging with my, my Plague Mage. That killer guy? Nice. Oh, she's gonna die next turn, fighting him. Yeah, we might be fucked, actually. Immediately. My undead guys are fine, because I could just carpet this whole place in poison, and they can just heal for the whole, like, thing, basically. We try and run, she gets an attack of opportunity. Okay. How much combo have we got? 3? Expend your combo points to enhance your next scoundrel skill. Oh, it just buffs the next one we use. It's not super helpful right now. Yeah, I think we redo this combat. Because everyone's basically dead already. She's dead, all the Magisters are like half dead. The Red Prince is dead. Bane is probably going to die in a minute. He's got no armor. Maybe we take this from the top. Knowing a little more now. It's weird that he doesn't get the basic, like, wand skill. Because I'm pretty sure my other wizard in the last playthrough had just, like, a basic wand ability. Where they could fire, like, both wands at somebody. I can't remember what it's called. I'm just gonna see how this plays out, see if everybody dies or not, before we commit to a restart. Oh, I did magic damage. Beautiful. It's the only problem with random element damage. Oh, not being able to backstab with a rogue is rough. Like, that's their big buff, is the fact that they can backstab people and do, like, double damage in a turn. That if you chain it correctly, you can do 3 backstabs or more in a single turn. Just attack him point blank with wands. Yeah, and do no damage. Good job, Fane. And she just gave herself all her armor back. Oh, wonderful. Where's my shield up ability at the start of the fucking game, you bitch? I feel like Fane is the strongest member of this team right now. He can just solo people in pools of acid and is perfectly fine. Oh, sucker punch, there we go. Got blocked by her armor, but it broke it all again. Or is that? Jesus, Fane just, like, tears through people with all of his poison abilities. I'm pretty sure there's a mod that makes Sabile and some of the other guys also undead. So I won't actually do, like, a full undead playthrough, maybe? That could be fun. Oh, he died from poison as well. The only person who isn't alive is Red Prince. We defeated the Magister, but the Scion didn't survive the battle, so that quest is fucked, I guess. Although we get her cool living armor. The Greaves of Contamination. The Contamination armor set. Nice, which gives you Rooting Corruption. The Heart of Contamination blossoms with this set, boasting the power of the armor. Armor's level to 19? Toxic sap flowers through the Weaver's blood, lashing out at attackers. Wow. Oh, also, because I'm an elf, I can now eat her and find out stuff.
The tallest of the ancestor trees have been lost beneath swirling clouds of death fog. Nothingness. Emptiness. You sag to the earth, utterly lost, and then you feel it. Not all is dead down in the valley. Spores given off by the ancestor trees. The presence within needs to grow, and it will show you how. But first, you must learn to protect yourself. You are not alone any longer. Later, the ship lurches as the Magisters laugh and take your spores. They think you are that easily parted, that this cell will keep you. But the spores whisper even now. They will protect you.
Oh. Oh, also I learned how to speak a phrase that causes all nearby contamination spores to explode, dealing damage and releasing poisonous cloud. Holy shit, is this strong for an undead. I can just create poison? Also, those are really cool. I don't know if this is a mod or base game stuff anymore, but this is cool. Just trying to grow a set of armor from poisonous spores. We acquired the boots contamination and the greaves contamination. Oh, I think this might be part of an armor set, actually. Have we got the crafting thing for this? Recipes. Got the masks of the shapeshifter. Apparently we can make. Not the thing I was actually looking for. That's cool. Also, yeah, giving her shivs and we need to res Lizard Boy over there, who's very dead. There we go. And bedroll. Right, I'm just going to take a quick break. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. Hello. Apparently my mute button also cycles through the characters. That's a fun feature.
A snarl of vines snakes upward from the corpse.
Oh.
After a moment, you realize the gruesome truth. They're not entangling the corpse, but bursting from it.
I feel like maybe we make a save here before we get killed by vines. Considering we barely got through that last combat. Inspect the vines.
Have split the corpse's chest with incredible force. Thin roots wriggle from limbs and nail beds, anchoring it to the ground. The vines encircle a rough depression, as if something held there was violently torn free.
This is definitely base game stuff, weirdly.
Because
it's got the actual narrator.
Flesh, the vines lash around your wrist and drag you close. They pulse, tightening mercilessly, and release you, withdrawing sluggishly, as if sated, for now.
I mean, I'm undead, so they... What happens if I eat the contaminated foot?
As the knife lances into your thumb, deflected neatly off one of the rough-skinned spores you and Thews took from the prisoner. A wet pop behind you. Thews on his knees, his spore cracked and smoking in his hand. Thin sprouts push from beneath his eyelids, his nose, his mouth. His screams choked beneath a single vibrant thistle blooming from his throat. You move to help your friend, but stop short. It's the elf woman, crouching behind Thews with her chains broken. She spits a phrase, Kamir Doran. And you are the spore boiling in your hand as gas blinds you. You feel something stir in your chest, then shift, then tear.
Nice. Also, yeah, we need to use the other book that makes it so it redirects to me all the time. That's the summoning one. Mod menu? Ah, yes. Dialogue redirection settings. Oh, it is already on. Teleport your avatar to the dialogue event when the dialogue gets redirected. Yes. Oh, I've also got the multiplayer settings turned on. Cool. Right, yeah, what did we learn then? We learned the word to control them, right? Saying a special phrase will make the spores grow and spew poison. That's actually amazing for undead characters. How much more can we learn from these bodies? Also, how much gear can we get off the guys we murdered? Haven't really checked yet. Oh, a plate. Beautiful. These guys have nothing on them. Really? Wow, okay. I wasted a fucking res scroll fighting these guys and they have nothing on them. Apart from a plate. Alright, boys. I'm guessing we might have got more if she survived, but we still got a good portion of stuff. Or is that spores, or is that a chili pepper? Ah, yes. Spores. Beautiful. Shipwreck Manifesto. This prison is bound to the Fort Joy. One name is circled with notes scribbled in the margin. The elf has trouble, calls herself a scion, has some strange spores, very angry when confiscated, sending 3 samples back for further research, 2 to Black Pits, 1 to Arcs, keeping the remaining 2 for Alexander. That's not good. Listing prisoners aboard, including a scion who held strange spores, saying a special phrase to make the spores grow and spew poison. So the rest of them are going to the later locations. We got anything from this? Ah, terror grenades. Wonderful. Where are the rest of the spores on the ship then? Because they said they were keeping 2? Oh, okay, cool. Finally figured that one out, didn't I? Oh, also, here you go, bud. I never saw how the lizards wore that before. Wow. Beautiful. But where did I go? Why am I all the way over here now? Oh, because I gave the... Oh, we're following the Red Prince and he couldn't move from the spot because of the poison. I see. Can we go down the hole here? Into the hold and stuff? Apparently not. We can't move the cage to go down that way. Looks like we've got everything off the... Yep. Oh, the sack's over there. I've actually never seen this before. I guess I either completely missed this when I did it ages ago, or this is a definitive edition thing. I definitely don't remember living armor that, like, creates poisons and stuff. Seems super good. Can we use this? No. We know the word, but we can't... Oh, it's a flawed contamination spore. I guess maybe we can do something with it to make a ball and chain. Okay. Ah. I guess maybe if we saved her, that would have ended differently. Also, the fact that he just won't fucking walk past the poison. Boy, there was a way to just walk around that and not walk in any of it. I think there's anything down there on that beach, is there? I did miss the sword right at the start, because I know that's a thing. Although, I don't know if you can get to that without having, like, teleport or wings or whatever. That's why I definitely need to, like, stop having my energy drinks directly before streaming, because it, that's what 90% of my breaks are. It's just, like, fucking bathroom breaks, because I've drank, like, a liter of water, basically, in, like, 5 minutes before I start streaming. It's not a great plan. Are you guys coming down? Maybe? Come down the ladder! Jesus. Where are you guys going? Up the side of the cliff? Right, we've gone on a little side adventure. We fought some magisters on a boat. We got some magic armor that gives us an ability to do something, but I can't use it yet. Oh. What is this? A sack. A dusty pouch. Oh, okay. Wait, didn't we have armor like 5 minutes ago? Oh yeah, leggings, right. Nice. It's a very strange armor set, but nice. Oh, his swords do fire damage. I see. He's like a battle mage. That's cool. It also does more damage than the thing I can give him. Oh, the sword can backstab. Also, the shivs do poison damage. Okay. Now we've got a poison dagger and a regular dagger. Yeah, I installed a lot of mods, like, I don't know what half of them do. Because there's that many. So, I'm figuring things out as we go. Pretty much. But that's kind of the way I like it. I like the fact I don't know a lot about what's going on, because I know the storyline and everything now, so having, like, a fresh combat and mechanics is fun. Kind of allows me to play Divinity again, but have a new experience.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is...
I've sat through this dialogue so many times. I'm sorry if I just skipped over things. But basically, Lizard Lady betrayed the Magisters, and now they're, like, making a point of her.
You should know by now to obey your superior.
Why am I the Red Prince again?
Whatever she may ask.
Does he have like the most persuasion out of all of them for some reason? Can I check like real quick while we're actually in the... Yeah, he does. He has 2 persuasion, which is why I'm always going to be the Red Prince in conversations. Stand the kin to disobey. She stands above the petty laws of slave folk.
Stay silent, lizard!
Atusa pinches the tip of her
Oh,
tongue
no.
with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
I'm pretty sure she cuts out her own tongue so she can't spill any information about the people she's trying to get off the island, like the elf that we met.
What a waste.
And if we go too close to Shrieker's attackers currently.
Lies in a puddle of gore.
Harsh times require harsh measures.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
True that, Fane. True that.
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas. He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot.
Hey.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Come on then, Lexi. Lay up.
I find I need bread. I want no trouble.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the conversation where we can immediately be a dick to people.
Your griff teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
I'm wondering how many people we're going to pull into this fight right now if we do this, because everyone is alive, because the last time I did this, I'd murdered half of the camp already before I did the fight.
Have you, Cud? Dear one, help me teach this beast. He must respect.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment, before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Tell the elf she should pay up. Rules are rules.
That's right, isn't it, Legsy? Rules is rules. Break the order and you lose your place in it. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
Tell the elf she should do what she's told.
If you want her, you'll have to get through me first.
Yeah, fuck off,
If you
Ethan.
don't want to pay me in coin, I'll take what you owe from your skin. Elf bark's going for a gonza these days.
Nice. Surprise! So where's her back here? Apparently where I'm standing, which doesn't seem right at all. Then I've got my fire and poison, like, fighter boys right next to us. Oh, that's a lot of oil. Maybe I shouldn't use the fire guy next to the pools of oil. Especially not underneath my friends, currently. How about a little poison? Yep, she's dead. And everyone leveled up. Beautiful. Nice.
Is it not enough that you travel with me? Go on then.
Oh, I don't want to talk to you on a loot Ifan, but... Ah, beautiful. Ah, another head to eat.
Cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be?
Oh, she was, a Majesty? Did not know this. Why am I walking? Talk to the old man.
Think one of your kind would have it in you. Well done.
So it's important to you to act in your best interests.
Sounds like you got some grey stuff in that noggin. Boss would like you. You ought to go introduce yourself if you haven't met him yet. Griff's his name. Runs the kitchen.
I've never actually done the, like, Griff storyline before. I've always just murdered him, to be honest.
An odd-looking young woman is staring intently at the statue to the divine, fingers curled rigidly at her sides. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Call out to her and ask if she's
Her
alright.
head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Hi, who are you? Some lady?
Tell her name and
I'm
ask for you.
Lisa. Pleased to meet you.
Ask you can explain what she was doing just a moment ago.
Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable?
Tell her she's going to have to elaborate.
Put it like this. You've never been a host.
It's like how there's an option to waggle your eyebrow when you're an undead who doesn't have eyebrows.
That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be
Not
like
me.
you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady.
That's an odd way to describe isn't it?
For half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Ask her who or what she was hosting a few
Now,
minutes ago.
isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy?
The accommodation was exceptional.
So true. And you can stay as long as your heart desires, free of charge.
Wonderful.
So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that. And
Sure
don't
thing.
worry, by the by. I forgive you for leaving me to drown on that ship.
Didn't think anyone could be saved. Tell her she would have done the same in your shoes? I don't feel like she would.
Surprise! We could have. But a few of us made it out in any case. One of those kids, too, told us all about it. But don't worry, manslaughter happens. It hasn't stopped me from thinking it'd be a good idea to travel together. What do you say?
Yeah, sure.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately
Sure.
I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So,
I wonder
what'll
what
it be?
I could actually pick for, because we've got currently a poison and fire wizards, two separately, which is nice. I'm a rogue. I mean, we kind of need a fighter, like an actual frontline person who can just... Although I guess that kind of fits the Red Prince. Maybe, I was gonna say a healer, but Fane kind of fits that for me and him, at least. Let's have a look what else we got in Finesse.
My hands greasy, if that's what you mean.
I mean, that would be kind of fitting for her, considering she literally has a demon in her head, but... what else we got? I feel like all of these are going to kind of just lean into the same class. Is that all just salty stuff, isn't it?
I know the feeling. Sure.
Maybe another fire?
Juggling him, all in a day's work. Let's get specific, though.
I'd have Valkyrie. An insane warrior motivated by their unquenchable fury and strength in battle. Oh, actually, a summoner would be good. Summons are like super strong, late game.
Don't know if you could tell, but mysticism's kinda my speciality.
Is there actually just straight up a summoner thing?
What sort of magic are you interested in?
Summon aid in battle, a conjurer, apparently is what it's called.
Sounds
sure.
fine. So we're good to go? Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
Not totally well alive.
Well, duh. I'm sure that disguise will fool most people, but I'm a very sensitive and discerning.
I mean, you say that, but literally every person I've spoken to so far has known immediately that I'm an undead.
Most fleshy folks aren't really alive anyway. Don't sweat it. Or whatever it is you do. Now, let's go.
I mean, I guess I'd probably get dusty since I'm an undead. We've kind of got the red prints for persuasion stuff, so I'm just gonna go thievery. Alright, let's get an extra memory slot so I can use the other stuff, and then more Phineas. And more Scoundrel, probably. So we have a crap load of stuff now. Let's auto sort this bag. And give those to him. Oh, did I just drink the health potion? I was trying to give it to Los rather than drink it. Jesus, it hurts me. It's healing. Right, have we got anything to actually give anybody that does any armor? Yes, those. For you. Don't think any of this other stuff gives armor, does it? It's just generic clothing. Right, what are your abilities then? I picked Conjurer, but she seems to have Aerothurge and Hydra Fist abilities. Not, I don't know, summoning. Fine. I mean, I can just take it to the respec mirror and change everything. What are you good for? Lawmaster? Sure. You can be our identifier. I'll just give you a couple extra points in memory for now, because that'll be useful for new spells. You've got a spare slot for now, so... Bump intelligence. Yeah, he's Geomancer. I need to get Red Prince a, oh, he's also got Lawmaster. That's awkward. We're gonna give you Lucky Charm, though. Then we'll buff your Persuasion. Oh, does he get Persuasion from a buff or whatever? Spell Song, yeah. Oh, that's the ability I stole off him. Pyrokinetic, because I know there's somebody we can kill to get a whole bunch of pyrokinetic abilities. Because of that, I'm going to put him 2 extra points in memory for now. I'm wondering if that would actually be a good idea. If I could find a poison bow or a poison gun and give that to Fane, and then also give him like the poison arrows and stuff, because I'm pretty sure you can fire those with the bow or the gun. And I do have like 1,000,000 saves. I'm sorry if that irritates anybody. I tend not to overwrite saves, so I just have a large collection of them. Oh, there we go. The Weapon Master. Uh-huh. Let's see the trader's goods. Oh, wow. What? This is not what I was expecting. Mastery Scrolls. Requires... Oh, right, okay. This is a new mechanic that's added by one of the mods. I don't actually know which one, but you get Weapon Mastery in whatever weapons you use, and the more you use them, you get more buffs and things for them. Rapier apparently only has rank 1. Which is real unfortunate, considering it's the weapon I'm using.
So this is Fort Joy.
Hey, Bur.
Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you.
Ask if she likes what she sees immediately, really. Ask if there's anything you need to know about this Griff character.
He runs this place and everyone in it, including you. Better to make yourself useful to him if you're stuck here anyway. That's what I did.
Fair enough. Oh, you can't go back and flirt with her afterwards. That's unfortunate. Also, is Sabine crouched over here? Yeah, she is. Oh, she's stalking Stingtail because he's here right now.
Scram, snake face. Worse than war rations.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach, he looks up, setting the potato, but not the sharp little knife, down on the table.
What?
I got that special shipment he was
Ask if he's in charge around here.
Who's asking?
Sarah, fill out in mood and have some questions. Casually cross your arms and say you've heard he might be able to help you. That seems like a weird way of introducing yourself.
He smirks and holds the little knife up to...
I'm listening.
Ask if he notices this. Ask if he notices thugs are terrorizing the camp citizens. So you're looking for a way out of this place, so you've heard he's a good friend to have, and ask if there's anything you do to help him with.
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf, hunched over, clutching his knees in the cage.
I solve my own problems.
Fair enough.
Can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potatoes.
It's a fair point, to be honest.
Oh, they'll cure you of your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache too.
That's fair enough. You want to trade?
Have a look. Good stuff, huh?
Yeah, you can have all of these crappy things I'm holding on to. Including a toy crossbow, apparently. I do need the shovel. Cool. I was kind of expecting more of a, like, oh yeah, you can work for me type situation, considering I just helped him solve an issue.
Listen, I can help you if you just... Shut up, elf. This clown, caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
Ask how he's sure he's the culprit.
Red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy. Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
Make a proposition, you'll find the stolen supplies and Griff will free Amryu. I mean, I don't really give a shit about freeing him. But sure.
All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
Fair enough. Well, I know exactly where it is, so let's go get it. And I'm pretty sure Stingtail also has a whole bunch of pyromancy spells on him. There's also just a rat hopping around on this beach. Beautiful. Hey, Stingtail.
This looks like the prey time after. But where are the contents?
I do believe they're on this man's body. I would have thought Sabil would have just instantly joined in the fight, even if you're not, like, you know, in a party with her. Considering she wants this guy dead more than we do.
This dead kinsman was a dreamer. Damnable nuisance, that. Now I'll have to find another.
Oh, did you want to talk to him? Sorry, I just murdered him. But yeah, now we get all of these extra abilities to, give to our good buddy. Oh, actually, I think if we take this out, we can, like, extort thingy. Jesus Christ. Game's just, like, not picking up half my input to the minute. We don't really need... Actually, I can just learn it on him, can't I? Just learn everything and pick the ones we want later. I've already got that one, okay. Cool. Right. Trying to think which ones I've never used. To be fair, haste is a pretty good buff. I think having all these mods on might cause some slight issues, or it might be the weird resolution I've got the game in. Because otherwise it's fine. I think it's just... because for streaming I have to scale everything down slightly. So normally I'd play this in 4K, but for streaming I have to play it in HD, so... Otherwise OBS kind of loses its shit. So be all mad that we murdered the guy. Ain't even gonna talk to us, apparently.
The squalor of Fort Joy, her eyes betray a deadly focus on something or someone locked deeply within her mind. And you get that no sooner have these words left your mouth.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Who are you?
Syrian elf. Maybe a less temperamental one.
There is no other elf.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in bone. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice a flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
The hunt. My hunt. You see, once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free. Of sorts. It was my intention to raise the subject with him.
Point out the... never mind, none of this works.
No!
She drives the needle in deeper.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You caught me off guard. You could have harmed me. That makes you a liability. That makes you...
So this is going nowhere, but this is going to be bloodshed. At least give her a chance to defend yourself.
Your death will be slower, more painful. But fair enough, if you insist.
Tell her you do.
She removes the needle and draws her weapon.
Let's play.
Sorry, Sabil. Oh. Okay. Ah, beautiful regular shivs. These extra backpacks I'm getting. It's beautiful. My inventory management will be amazing, surely. Yeah, let's get a regular shiv. Oh. What did that give me that my other thing can't memorize now? Odd, it didn't actually have any stats on it, so how did it remove stat? Oh, for fuck's sake. No, apparently I'm moving in the world again. There we go. Yeah, the reason I say this might be an issue with the scaling is because I'm clicking on things, but it doesn't seem to accept I'm clicking on things. It's like I'm clicking over here or something else instead. Which is kind of what it looks like when I do certain things in WoW and stuff. Calls in it like contamination is supposed to explode, dealing damage and releasing a poisonous cloud. I don't think it actually does anything yet, because I don't have any. Boosting the armor's level to 19 toxic sap flowers to the weaver's blood, lashing out attackers. Okay. I don't actually have any of that yet. Because I need extra stuff, which I don't have. Also, I learnt first aid from something. But I don't have a skill requirement. Huntsman. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to use my flawed contamination spore on just like a generic thing. It's interesting to me that you can just end up in fights with the random companions and just straight up murder them on the first island without even, like, having a conversation with them.
I won't say it again. Come, old chap. Don't be unreasonable.
So have I got the villain tag yet? Because I've been like an asshole to everyone.
You should be happy.
No, somehow. Why are we walking over there?
Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not...
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Ask if you might help them settle their argument.
Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladier's lips.
She never did like you.
Nice.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Ask if the coffin he's building for the man he just murdered.
Murder's a big word. And no. This here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. Rest her soul.
Tell him you saw him club an innocent man to death over a few remarks. Murder's the only word for it. Kapui means who's the coffin meant for. I feel like...
The love of my life. Gret. She passed in the night. Something in the stomach. Doctor couldn't help her.
He tenderly runs a hand along...
If she were here, she'd tell me this plank is crooked. Chastise me for using warped wood on her final bed. Then she'd laugh and kiss me. Just here.
The man holds a hand to his cheek for a moment. He turns from you, lines up another nail, and hammers it into the panel.
Oh.
Another thing about you and I, Gretty.
That's nice and all, but there's many of us and one of you, my friend. All that extra XP and 20 gold. That definitely wasn't worth murdering him for, but I will take it all the same. pretty sure it's actually possible to kill everyone in this fort and still not technically be classed as a villain somehow. I want to get the villain tag before we leave this place. So I have, like, that for the rest of the game and I can make all the evil decisions immediately.
Are you quite alone?
Stay with the group, but you can ditch them. Squire wants to know.
I've a proposition. Something
Also, I guess I've been talking as the Red Prince the whole time, haven't I?
It's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
Not interested in message your friends, can't you?
Noble. Good luck with your...
Well, I guess it's time to commit another murder. Wow, you already missed that one. There we go. Nice. Now we gotta fight. Oh, why are we so low on action points? There we go. That's better. And also all of the random traders that the mods add are all on my side. This is gonna be a massacre. Hold on. Okay, no, that came up as... I thought her name was Fish Rack for a second. I was very concerned with this game's naming themes. This is gonna be beautiful for Fane in a minute. There's this dwarf just having a chat in the middle of a fight. Oh yeah, I need to actually buy stuff for her, don't I? Because her stuff is all over the fucking place right now. Oh wow, that's a weird spell. I do realize this also means I can't get like half of the quests now because I'm murdering all these guys, but that's fine. Oh, that's really close range. I thought that was way further out. Though putting it on that side would probably be good, although thingy's in the way of it right now.
Hey, you, out with it. Where's Griff's crate?
I've got Griff's crate, but I'm currently in the middle of murdering everyone. It'll land in the poison. Hey, there we go, on the villain tag. Nice. To be fair, all the XP I'm not going to get from quests, I can probably now earn by murdering all these people. So that's fine. Also, did we aggro all the guys from the top of the stairs yet? No, we can do the fight up there as well. Nice. Also, if I'm super underleveled, I can always just compensate myself with many other mods. Nice. It's Fane's turn. Beautiful. Wait, when does she go next? Is that her turn order? Yeah. After me. I hit her with this without hitting my friendlies? There? Yep. Nice. Wow, how rude. Healing over there in the corner. Oh yeah, I forgot about the lizard down there. Who just like appeared from his tent. I can walk to here, and then I can backstab him. Flesh sacrifice. Oh, dagger mastery. What did that get us as well? Daggers. Oh, also not yet implemented. Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure the, like... I think the bow is done, and one of the swords is as well. Because I remember testing that. Well, on my test characters, one of them could do it. Nice. Now we get to loot all of their stuff. Which is a whole bunch of cool spells and shit, I think. Oh, well, you didn't have much of worth on you. Unless you want to go and become Dandelion and fucking sing songs to everybody. Ah, beautiful. Hydra Fist stuff. I can give those to my summoner that's not a summoner. We loot everybody? Be nice if they came up with different colours when you looted them. Make it far easier. Because a lot of the time I don't want to loot all of the crap off of them. On the upside, now all of the stuff around here isn't stealing to take. So if I wanted to get another bucket helm, I can. Debating which of my wizards needs a wizard thing. Aerothurge, probably the summoner for now. Oh wow. That's actually really cool looking for like a starter piece of gear. What do we get from here? Thunderbrand, which I'm guessing is, yeah, it's the, like, the Thunderlord stuff. Overcast. Oh yeah, I was going to respec her anyway, so we will just leave that for now, and we will look at those later. I'll go up here and have this fight as well. Pretty sure that's the Succubus trainer. Which might be worth actually looking at because I can use the scoundrel stuff. Decline his offer.
In that case, enjoy your stay. I'm sure the Reds told you. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy.
Tell him you're going to walk away and he's not going to stop you.
Are you really going to make this so hard, Freshie?
Is the brute what he asks for?
Keep that
Oh.
up and you'll get along just fine in old Fort Joy.
That's not what I meant to do. I thought I was going to, you know, attack him, rather than just give him all of my weapons. So fuck it, let's just fight now. Oh, these guys are real pushovers, huh? How did I get wand mastery for stabbing him with a dagger? What? Who goes next? Fane, right, okay. I can move in then, because he'll poison everybody. Yep, she melted in a single turn. And so did he. Beautiful. Wait, where's the last guy? Why are you fighting us now? Burrow wants to kill us, apparently. Is Griff still friendly, or do I need to go and murder him now as well? I'm pretty sure Burrow is his, like, old dude who extorts people, isn't he? Oh, I can just set him on fire from up here. Oh, I made a lot of fire. Huh. It'd be nice if I could summon stuff, because I could just summon an incarnate down there with him, but... apparently not. This conjurer class is very much not a summoner that I wanted it to be. So where's the black cat gone? Because I saw that running around for a minute. Because it's died here in every game I've ever played. Because it just runs into the poison or the fire or whatever you use to kill these guys. Just every time without fail. Hit the guy from here? No. Okay. Also no. Okay. Yeah, how much does that? 2, and that's 2 as well. May as well just move into range then. Nice. Hey, I got his magic club. Beautiful. Ah, and there we go. Now I've got all of the Red Prince's stuff back. The book on making bombs? Yep. Oh, and an axe. Nice. Right, let's get you some armor and stuff again, I guess. Here's your bucket. And your clothes, which I don't think actually do anything. Weirdly, they didn't take his bronze scale pants, but they did take everything else he was wearing. Although that doesn't give him access to Roaring Strike. I feel like we give him one of each, and then he can use both of those abilities. Beautiful. I'm assuming we can get better flame blades for him later. Also, I need to give him the fire bombs. Right. Where do we go from here? Ah, yeah, we can talk to this one. Actually, no, we need to get the quest from somewhere else. I think this guy might have a quest up here too.
Greetings, child. You must be very far from your homelands indeed. Hurts to be so far from your loved ones, eh? I know the feeling.
Lied. Yes, of course, you know the feeling very well.
No one's truly fine alone, my friend. People need each other, just as we need a divine.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Lest the void overtake and devour us all.
I'm pretty sure for you I need to go and get Migo on the beach, right? I'm trying to remember where the rest of the quest lines are, because I've done this island a few times. I know there's one over here to give the guy alcohol, which I'm pretty sure we can murder her for some more bad guy points. A killer, a thief, and a traitor, you are despised and feared by many. Go over here and commit another... Actually, no, wait, we can hand stuff in with Griff, can't we? Let's go do that first. We're already like halfway to camp now.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
Found his origins, or more accurately, his Drudene.
Spare the indignation and hand it over. now.
Tell him you've changed your mind about freeing the elf. You prefer cash.
Cash, eh? Listen up. Hand over what's mine and take your disgusting thief of a friend with you, or say goodnights.
Hold fast.
Oh, you must think I'm playing with you. I don't play. Hand them over.
Nah, but I know full well I can cut through this camp. Apart from when the game doesn't teleport me behind you and then doesn't give me my backstab damage, but that's okay. I definitely don't feel cheated at all. Jesus. That was bad. Okay, maybe I can't cut through this camp as well as I thought I could. I definitely could on my last character, but also my last character I could actually backstab people and I didn't just teleport in front of them. So that is also a thing. Oh yes, poison, perfect. Oof. Think we might die. Because everybody's in a massive pile. May as well just throw more fire into the mix at this point. Oh yeah, we're in the middle of Steam right now. Means we're kind of obscured, I believe, now? There's usually another... Oh, there they are. I was going to say, there's usually another person down here on the ground. Pretty sure we're obscured by the Steam cloud. Although, he's gonna die anyway, because he's so bloody low on health. What can we do to just do the most damage to this person as possible? That, I guess. Although, does he just not have a health potion in his bag? Actually he does. I foresaw this battle going very differently. This is going far worse than the battle we had on the ship, where we lost the Red Prince in the first 2 minutes. What the fuck are you doing, eating potatoes? He's like a goddamn Skyrim character. Okay, game. He can backstab me from there, but I can't backstab him when I teleport behind him. Really? Oh, that costs 3. For fuck's sake. You don't have any other abilities, do you? Nope. Apart from make it rain. Oh, I can just launch a firebomb out of the other guy's bag, though. Yeah, that works. Oh, she's the rogue NPC. Oh, Fane died and the Red Prince died. What did we just complete the quest for? Make the boss pay. Griff died. We can free Amrio. Okay. I mean, I did try to extort Griff rather than doing that at all, but apparently. Actually, when does she go next? I feel like this might be a waste of a scroll, but I'm going to try it. So I can't really do anything from where I am anyway until my thing recharges. But also, being in the Steam means I'm pretty sure they are harder to hit. Although we'd still just keep getting shot anyway. Oh, the Steam's gone now because the ice shard. That's irritating. Yeah, we are getting fucked in here, Jesus. I don't think I saved either. Oh, come on. You're gonna die again. No? Somehow. Fucking bitch. Set me on fire. Again. So there's poison clouds everywhere now? What the hell did you do? Oh. What? What? Why did you... I was trying to click on the resurrection scroll and you just went for a jog. I feel like this game really has it in for me today. Hi. There we go. Can we reach either of these two? No, of course we can't. Which one of you has the least health? You have armor, so technically the hit. What the fuck? How did she turn the ice to fire? What was that spell? Oh, Fane's dead again. Oh, no. He made her not die. That's probably worse, to be honest. Oh, okay. Well, it didn't work. Does not break invisibility or sneaking. Oh, I meant blood mist. Nice. He does die next turn anyway from the fire. We don't have enough AP to reach her, so we die next turn as well. Jesus. This has been a colossal fuck up in like every encounter. It didn't help that my character just decided to run away halfway through one of the combat stages. How did you manage to walk into the one tiny patch of fire in front of her? I do question your logic sometimes. Well, no, I question your logic all the fucking time because you decided to walk up some stairs rather than using the resurrection scroll. Okay. Walk. I don't want to walk all the way over there, but walk. So you hit the blood pile. And walk over. Actually, no, can I? Can't teleport back to him. Although I probably could from there. There we go. Now he's got no armor. Does have magic armor now. Now he doesn't. I think I need to add the mod to this pack that's I can't remember the name of it, but it makes it so NPCs can't tell if you're undead or not. Like, it just treats you like a regular person, as long as you're, like, disguised or whatever. Which would be super helpful during certain encounters, because it would mean that they would sometimes just accidentally use different things on you. Oh, huntsman stuff. We have that, please. Thank you. Oh, and the fuse, actually. And your hat. Why not? To resurrect all of you guys again. It's kind of impressive my leader is the one that keeps surviving. I mean, she's the one with the most gear, I suppose. Griff's overpriced Druidine. Perfect. Eat his hand, too.
And you see him putting animals, dead for days in the blistering sun, whole into his cooking pot. Probably best to pass on the stew.
Yeah, probably. Why does he have a pair of children's gloves on him? That's fucking weird, my dude. Although I do believe we found his leather shirt just in a pile, somehow. What else we got on here? I feel like that cat's just gonna get itself killed in a minute. Keeps running into things. I was expecting more scoundrel stuff before I murdered them all, to be honest, but unfortunately I now don't have Cloak and Dagger. Do, however, have firecrackers. I mean, it does do fire damage, actually. It doesn't actually seem that bad. I could combo that with the poison stuff very easily. Oh, we also got Griff's, like, special dagger or whatever, didn't we? That's actually really good. Oh, and the children's gloves are actually good? Apparently. Ah yes, I'm definitely not undead. Don't mind my ribs and spine that are clearly visible. Not to mention my bony elbows and shoulders. But you can't tell I'm undead, okay? So I have a bicorn of Booty Bay, which is very fitting. Right. Character with Demon has 50% extra fire resistance, takes 50% penalty from water resistance. Additionally, the maximum fire resistance is raised by 10. Gives all magical skills accounts to critically hit, not really that helpful. Certain status effects caused by you are no longer blocked by magical physical armor. Their duration is extended by 1 turn. Burning, poison, bleeding, necrofire, acid, suffocating, entangle, death wish, and ruptured tendons are affected by this talent. Pretty sure there's one that gives you points every time you kill someone. Is that Executioner? Yeah, it gives you 2 extra action points after dealing a killing blow once per turn. Or there is it Opportunist, the one where you get tax opportunity? Yeah. There's one that just makes it so you can move really far as well. I can't remember which one that is. Feel like we get Executioner. Considering how much I'm the last guy remaining anyway, it makes sense. You need whatever the far out, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, do you have that by default? Okay, cool. Then probably the one that allows you to have crits. Yes. So you can crit with magic. Although Torture is also good, because then it's not blocked by magic armor. Sometimes it's useful when it's blocked with magic armor, because then the rest of your abilities go through it. So I feel like we get the crit one for now. Just helpful. Yep. Int for you this time. Put you another point in summoning. Actually, I am gonna go take a quick break again. I do apologise, I'll be back in a couple seconds. Apparently a bunch of my shortcuts do other things in the game, like my button to activate the Be Right Back screen activates the grayscale mode or whatever that highlights all the enemies. Which is fun. I guess it activates his numpad thing, but now he's permanent spinning around even when I've not got him selected as a character. That's fun. Definitely not going to be a pain in the ass at all. Right, what did we finish up? Oh, right, still need to level guys. Also, heal everybody. Half the people here are missing things. Yep, Geomancer again. Int again. Far Out Man. Perfect for him. Fire resistance would be real good on the guy who's literally walking around in fire all the time. To be fair, so would things like Torturer. Lowers the action point of costs by 1 when standing in the surface of the same element. I think we get Demon as like just a standard one for him. And then buff damage. Why are we moving around, guys? Guess we're going for a walk, apparently. Who knows where, because apparently the game just decides I want to travel sometimes now. That's getting real irritating. When it just randomly goes, oh, you're going to walk over here now. Why? Why am I moving again? I didn't press a single button to move. Oh, also I got that as well, didn't I? Griff's leather tunic or whatever. Is that better than... yes. It is in fact. I'm guessing that's good for him as well. Who the fuck knows? Did we get a new staff or anybody else? Just for you. Yeah, it's doing weird stuff. I think it's because I've got the scaling. Like, my UI is essentially fucking up because it's a quarter of the size it should be. That's irritating as hell. It'd be nice if I could downscale the output without it losing its shit for some reason. Right, let's free the elf or whatever.
Caked in mud and blood, looks up at you.
Don't want to lose my villain tag though.
He holds his shoulder at a strange angle. Despite his...
You kill him. Griff dies. Please.
I mean, I have the key.
Well done. Sometimes the best way from a situation is the simplest. I hope Griff rests in peace, even if he lives in anger. You helped me. You saved me from a terrible man. But still there is more I ask of you. I know a way out of here, and this I tell you. But there is something else. Sahela.
Oh, the blind elf. Right, okay. I forgot the storyline.
And she is everything. A ruler, a seer, a knower, a child. She cannot be lost here. It is for all our people. Give me your map. I show you the way out. A secret. Dangerous. But it leads to freedom.
I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. Tell them Sahela is here. They will send help. Please. She is important.
I go to her. I wish you good luck, and I thank you for us all.
Nice. I'm gonna path my way back to... There's someone stood up there now. Oh, it's a body. I thought they were stood up. Yeah, I'm gonna path my way back to the mirror and respec Los so she's actually a summoner and get her some spells because the game decided that the summoner is actually the weather girl. So I'm gonna fix that real quick before we continue, because I'm pretty sure the next part of the quest takes us on the first step of Los's quest line. So we are out of poison potions for my undead guys. I also need to find a vendor that can... Actually, I can talk to the cheat guy, I think. Although I think he just gives me the books rather than letting me buy them, which is not what I want. I do want to do it properly, but I killed the rogue vendor inadvertently. To be fair, I do only want one of the spells, and then I could just delete the rest and take away, like, what, 200 gold from my inventory or something? 100 gold? I don't know. How much are spell books? I can talk to one of these guys and find out. Spell books are 250 gold. Okay. I guess let Los respec. I gotta change her appearance and stuff. That's weird. Oh, weirdly I can't actually take all of her points out of Erithurge. One of them is locked in. Cool. You can... Oh, you can't change your voice from Los. I was gonna say, that'd be weird. Why are you walking all the way over there? That's really irritating. Right, yeah. I need to, show me these so-called cheats. Skill books. And... Scoundrel. Something else. That's a lot of shit I need to delete. Skill books. Summoning. Something else. Okay, I'm good. Right, oh Jesus Christ. I only want one of these skills. There we go, Cloak and Dagger. That's it. Although I'm gonna have a look at what the rest of them are, but I'm not gonna keep any of them. Cool, okay. Oh, I clicked on the fucking mirror. Yes, I want to cancel changes, thank you. Right, basket of ranger skills. Cool, let me put all of these in it. So I'm at the bottom of the list now. Can I just like shift click these in? Nope, that puts it on the vendor list, doesn't it? Do I have to manually... Oh, I can just drop them on the floor. Cool. Might as well close that inventory. Making stacks of books. I think it is actually deleting them. Because I'm pretty sure that stack turned into a single book eventually. Right, there we go. I did actually get 2 scoundrel skills. They're in a slightly separate stack. Yeah, I got Firecracker, didn't I? Sinister Strike, which I already know. We'll learn that one too. Right, what did we get for Los? Get rid of that as well. Actually, you know what? She can keep that since I can't get rid of Erithurge. Learn Incarnate. We got Totem in here as well. Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of new ones as well in here, isn't there? Shadow Infusion. Even like the scaling really messes with this game. Incarnate learns how to go invisible and strike foes with a corrosive slash, increases damage by 25%. I think those are new? The new infusions and stuff. Power infusion. Summon inner demon. I guess I could give a dimensional bolt to... I'd like to be able to read what this one is, but apparently I'm not allowed. Okay. I just can't read... Oh, warp infusion, there we go. Although I only had 2 water abilities, right? Does she still have those in her inventory so I can check? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that seems fair, and then I'll just delete the rest of these. Until we learn them again. Why can't I drop some of these? Certain ones just won't drop. I guess I can vendor them to somebody without taking the money? That's an option, right? Yeah. And accept. You want nothing in return? Yes. I also want to give you 250 gold for my, well, 249 for my thing. Okay, 248. Fair enough. Oh, I can also just learn these skills from her, too. Oh, yeah, that one. With another 249. If I can get there. Fine. That'll do. Shept. There we go. Attitude towards Lois plus 100, apparently. Oh, because I gave her a shitload of extra money? Yeah, so everything's like super discounted now for Lois. It's kind of irritating that she's not the main fucking character. Nor is she the one that just did the... She wasn't even the one that was in the chat. I'm so... I'm disappointed. Right, okay. Sure, that'll do. Okay, I'm wearing a pirate hat right now, but if I take off the pirate hat, I also have a pirate hat under my pirate hat. Okay. My library of books just stacked on the beach there. Beautiful. Can we not loot this crate? Right, where are we going now? Oh, also spells and stuff, right? Cool. So now I have my second teleport. Actually, with the second teleport, I might be able to get up here. Up you go. can. There we go. I'm pretty sure there's a special sword up to the left. Yeah, of that rock. Just seeing what else is over here first. A water balloon and a flash of poison. Nice. Snake skin armor. +1 scoundrel. Reflect 10% of melee damage as fire damage. Oh, that would be real good for my lizard boy. Why have I not equipped it on him? Right, let's go get the sword up here. Go up here. Thank you.
Two empires, tooth and claw. Humans and lizards, fighting since the dawn of time.
Oh wow, special dagger as well. Nice. In fact, isn't there a way to climb up here? Yeah, you can use this to climb back down again. Not that I need to, because I can just hop down. My strength 11. That's actually better than my S-stock. There we go. What about for Fireboy? Oh. Oh, okay, because I pressed on that, I went to that person instead. That everything distributed to everybody else? Perfect. We have really just torn a warpath through this place, haven't we? Most of the camp is dead. Oh, I still haven't even been to fight Migo on the beach yet. Let's just make a save. Apparently I'm on the mountaintop. I do apologise for being a bit all over the place at the start of the stream. I'm not sure if that was just a whole bunch of energy drink or being kind of nervous about switching to a completely different game for some reason. I guess I'm just so used to being able to kind of just ramble around in WoW that I don't really consider other games most of the time. I don't know, but one thing I did want to try and do this stream, which I've succeeded in doing, which I felt like was kind of necessary for Divinity as well, is just going for longer periods of time.
Is that what's this? I found something.
Because I feel like if I really want to pursue this hobby in terms of not just necessarily archiving stuff, which is what I started out doing, but also trying to actually grow this as well, I need to go for longer than like 2 hours a day. Because it's such a small snippet of time that like the chance of people discovering that or coming in and like having a chat, which is one of like the best things about streaming, is pretty rare.
Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
This fiend is dangerous. Step forward enough to break his neck if he detains you a moment longer. Basically this guy is been driven mad by experiments that were performed on him. Just to and fill in the gaps, because I did talk through like half of his dialogue. But yeah, I'm wanting to go longer with streams and stuff. Because A, I feel like it will benefit the channel. And also I'm enjoying it more and kind of want to have more of the enjoyable part. Because much as I enjoy just ranting to myself, it is kind of nice a lot of the time just having someone to chat to while you're like playing a game or whatever. I've not actually summoned a poison minion before. It's always been fire. Oh, he's undead. Oof. That's a bad one. I just healed him. And all of your attacks do poison, so you can't actually do anything either. Just play dead, Fane. Just play dead, but you are literally useless. He has no armor of any kind. What can I do the most damage? Roaring Strikes does about 25-ish to 30. And that does the same. What's the range on that, though? Also, this does... That uses all of my attacks, basically. That does so little damage. Holy shit. Oh, I can also Sucker Punch him for like 30, so let's do that. Oh, no I can't because I'm not close enough to him. Nice. Let's talk to Los, I guess.
The dead man, creature, thing lies in a heap on the beach.
Some sort of vinyl experiment gone bad, I suppose.
Whatever it was too dangerous to be allowed to live.
It had to die. You can't leave something like that alive.
His obsession with Yarrow suggests he wasn't entirely mad. Perhaps something of his old personality remained.
Hmm. Now we can go and give his ring to Yarrow. Which is great, because then we can convince her to come down here, and then we can kill her too. And get more loot. Also, there's an arm there, which I'll just grab.
You hated your work for the Order. You wanted to be a stonemason, marry the baker. You still dream about it every night.
Oh. There's a lot of sad stories in this game. Right, who can we give these boots to? You don't actually have shoes. I'm not surprised, because much like a Worgen or a... Hold on a second. It's just stretched like a leather strap from the top of his, like, weird bent knee to the middle of his toe. That's apparently the shoe. Somehow I feel like that might actually be worse than the Worgen that just get nothing. Oh, also that would be good for him. Although the fire resistance on the thing he's got right now is real good too. Nobody else has enough strength to use it. Right, let's go. We'll go to the cave and do a bit of Los's storyline, I think. Oh, also we can murder this person.
Out my face, or I'll punch your lights out, like him, living coward.
Offer to stomp out whatever life remains to him.
Put him up.
Oh, I don't think so, mister. You'll return to your bed or I'll flatten you myself.
You will.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Now lay down. You, sir. I'll thank you not to provoke my patience. And that's a courtesy I'll only offer once.
Excuse me.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have Well, what a swollen swine you are. This fella won't accept the healing I've offered him, I'll have you know. Intent on calling the Reaper over with them whales of his. I figure I might as well give him a little piece if that's all right with you, missy. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the Magister to walk away a little bit and stab you in the face. I do a lot of damage now. Holy shit. Yes, in a single turn, actually. He also still alive? Yes. Hey, Dane. Oh yeah, she's the polymorph. The sparkler card. Oh, I'm pretty sure you can give that to thingy. Griff, but I murdered him. So, that's not happening.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
I'm gonna make a save in here because I think I can learn a bunch of stuff in here.
State your business.
Trade. I think this can this guy teach me Whirlwind, or is that later? Looks like it's later. Unfortunate. I can sell him a bunch of useless shit like chicken claw and bull horns. And 20 shivs I'm carrying around in my bag, apparently. Huntsman and Summoning. Oh, that might be cool for Los. I'll keep that. I could just take one of the points and put it into that instead. How much money does this guy have? Not enough to pay me off. Funnily enough. Oh Jesus, they cost a lot, huh? That would be all of my money, and it's not even that good. Maybe we just take that out and actually no. There we go. Ask if you may walk freely.
Certainly. You may not be a lizard, but your kind are hardly so bad as the humans. If it's trade you're looking for, I've made a habit of procuring items that can prove rather useful.
I'm pretty sure if I go down here and talk to Sahela or whatever, Los gets involved.
Approach the young elf, Losa suddenly grabs your arm. Her hand is damp. Her face looks pale and grey.
Hey, listen, I don't know why, but I think I need to talk to this elf. You mind?
Put your hand over hers. She's shaking. Ask her if she's alright.
She jerks her hand away.
I can't. I just need to talk to her, okay?
Tell her to go ahead.
Turns towards Sahela.
Tell her to make it quick. Nah, let's be nice to Los.
She darts
We're a dickhead to everybody else.
without responding. They begin talking in earnest, more quietly than you can. Losa suddenly snatches up both the elf's hands and leans close to her. Her voice rises.
You have to tell me.
The whites of Losa's eyes fade to grey, then black. The colour runs into her veins, crisscrossing her skin like lightning. She keeps hold of Sahela's hands.
It rises in you even now, Losa. Do not let it. You must be strong. Be strong. Fight. You are okay. You are yours. No one else's.
Watch and listen.
Shut up. Let go. Let go. Let go. I don't want to hurt her.
Losa is rigid as a board, tense with the effort of holding Sahela's hands in tight, painful bunches.
Leave me alone. Leave me. I don't.
You are hurting me.
Losa's eyes are black. Sahela's fingers are white under her grasp.
Let me go. Please.
A sinister smile spreads across Losa's lips. She jerks the elf toward her.
Chatty, chatty elf. Chatty elf with all the answers. I wonder what your blood tastes like.
Losa, please. You must not defend her. She wakes if she's weakened. We must hurt her to protect her, you see?
Stand by, Los. You didn't start this mess, but you'll help her finish it.
By one and two by two, they all fall down. They do.
Not herself. You must weaken her to help her.
The player missing the extender. Nobody. That's because I have it installed. Funnily enough. Oh, that hits everyone. That'd be nice. Oh, it makes them all turn to it. Oh shit, that is cool. Feels like a waste to use that now, so maybe we just regular backstab. Doesn't seem like there's much point using any of my abilities right now. Oh, I didn't know he'd get aggroed. Ow. Fighting elves is a real pain in the ass, ain't it? This is gonna really change the game then, because she comes up a bunch during this campaign. And now she's gonna be dead on the first island? Everybody get poisoned? Nice. I don't get to control Lois because she's being controlled by the demon or whatever.
Glory is mine. I'll yield to none.
Everybody just does healing potions, apparently. Oh, nice. Attack of opportunity. I didn't realize he... Did I give him that? I don't know. I don't even get to control her incarnate. Damn. Oh, I can give her the poison finger through here. Nice. How many totems can you summon? Jesus. Is there room for you to get in? No, there isn't. And if you breathe fire, you're gonna blow everything up. So, set your weapon on fire. And then if she tries to run, then you can get her. Nope.
What was that?
Never mind.
What can I say? Guess I lost control for a minute.
I mean, we murdered another entire camp of people.
Don't look at me like that.
Hang our arm around her shoulder and tell her to lighten up. You were happy to meet her other half.
That thing has nothing to do with me. It's just a visitor. A fly that won't buzz off. Glad it didn't freak you out too much, though. I know this kind of stuff can be weird if you aren't used to
I mean, we just murdered a camp of innocent people because you have a fucking demon inside of you, but yeah, sure. Smile and tell her the weirder the better. I mean, that legitimately is something I would have said, like, 5 years ago. So, feels right.
I want to get out of this bloody place as soon as possible.
Ask her if she's going to be okay.
I'm fine. You're fine. We're fine. I just want to get out of here. Let's go.
Nope, first we gotta loot all the corpses. Nope, apparently we're gonna go to sleep. Not what I wanted to do at all, but... A toy... Okay. Oh, a bottle of wine, perfect. Yeah, so Halo comes up like a whole bunch throughout the campaign.
So much. Flashes pass before your eyes, none of them indicative of what's in front of you. Your so-called blindness is a red herring. You are nothing but sight.
Oh, okay. I got Armor of Frost from eating her hand. Oh, and I get that sword and those scrolls. Perfect. Ooh, and a staff and some panties. Wonderful. It's just what I wanted. I'm gonna take that bow, though. Oh, malachite. Beautiful. Everyone else in here dead? No? Pretty sure there are children in here too, but I'm guessing they're gone. Oh, I can see the... I can see all the stuff immediately. What? I'm gonna save. I can't remember which one's the correct secret passage, but... These are...
Too small for you to squeeze into.
the two, like, secret passages to get stuff. Can I send the Incarnate through? No. Oh. Yeah, there's all the, like, secret stuff and this guy down here with them all. Nice. Good job, Lois. Oh. Okay, we just went back up the ladder for a second, I guess. Demon led us straight to treasure. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute with them, alright?
You, dead walker, tell me true. Stand you with the Source Hunters, or do you serve the tyrant Brachus Rex?
But you suspect it's ancient history now.
Ancient history? Can it have been so long already? Gods, how the time flies. In my day, your kind were most mysterious. I'd heard only rumors. I'd never met an elf myself. Oh, I've been a cad. It is so shameful for me to ask, but...
That's why he's trapped on it?
King was Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it.
Brachus Rex is such a dumb name, and then you heard it said in that accent, and it actually sounds cool.
I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good lady, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years.
Hey, Icus. Icus? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. If you're willing to play with friend DOST, do you think strongest build to go for? You can kind of make everything work, to be honest. Personally, my favorite like classes to go for are Rogue and Inquisitor in the base game stuff. Rogue is super powerful because you can combo a bunch of stuff together, especially if you get an Elf Rogue, because you can use Adrenaline and Flesh Sacrifice to like buff all your action points. For my first playthrough myself, I chose Inquisitor, which is like warrior and necromancer. So first playthrough, and we're gonna play on a harder difficulty, not wanting to recreate characters. Rogue is melee daggers, yes. You're playing the base game, yeah, it'll just be daggers.
Stuck fast.
Please, the spear. Seize it and pull.
Also, if you start with a rogue and then put a point into polymorph, eventually you can get a skill called Chameleon Cloak where you can go invisible. So you can use that to sneak around the battlefield a little easier so you can get extra backstabs and stuff. Mages are super powerful, but they can be really dangerous to use as well, because a big part of the game is like comboing stuff together. So if you have an earth mage, you can put down like oil and poisons, and then with a pyro mage you can set them on fire and like cause big explosions and stuff. So they're really good, but you can end up like killing your own teammates if you're not careful. So you just gotta be cautious with it.
You've set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last.
I mean, personally, for my first playthrough I did, I had... my main character was Inquisitor, so Warrior Necromancer. Top 3 OP builds from your experience, yeah. Inquisitor, straight up, because you get Necromancer stuff, which heals you when you do damage. So if you have a Warrior Necromancer, every time you hit somebody you're healing, and every time you create blood pools, you're healing from the blood. So you're basically just like an invincible tank on the front line, and then you've got Rogue to like just one-shot people every turn when they've got all their abilities off cooldown. And then having a mage or two would be super good with that as well. I don't have it in this playthrough, but my Fane from my first playthrough was Earth and Fire, because you can use the Earth stuff and then cause the explosions and stuff. Lone Wolf as a duo. I'd say probably have one person go with the Inquisitor, and maybe the other person go Rogue or Wizard, depending on what they prefer, like, playstyle-wise. I've not actually tried Lone Wolf personally, because I like having the full party thing, so I'm not sure how much more difficult it is. I feel like if you're going to go with duos, you probably need to, like, multi-spec more, just to cover, like, more of the bases. But I feel like having the Inquisitor as your, like, frontline guy would be a real advantage no matter which way you play it. What race for Inquisitor? I went Elf, just because Flesh Sacrifice is really strong, because it gives you an extra action point every turn. So you can use that to, like, reposition or use an extra ability or whatever. Just gives you extra, like, utility, basically. I completely missed what this guy said. Must be strong magic at play.
I've heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex.
It's alright, dude. I hope that helps.
His entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say?
Accept the extreme.
Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity.
Ask him where he knows soul. English. Where's his soul kept?
My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am. Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
Well, you say that, but your order's changed a little bit in the last, like, 100 years, my dude. Your boys are kinda assholes now. It's kind of weird doing a villain playthrough. I feel like I'm kind of going against my nature a lot of the time. Have I actually got anything to break down those barricades easily enough? Oh, yes, we do. Call down the fires from the heavens and break them that way. Although that reinforced crate has a lot of fucking health. Right, Fireboy, get in there a little bit more. Why is that barricade an invalid target? That's irritating. Jesus. I'm trying not to break my weapons. This is real slow. Nice. Cool. I don't remember what's in here. Oh, it's the Cave of Frogs, isn't it? I remember now. Yes. No, I can't teleport and go invisible yet. That's bad.
I feel uneasy here.
Yep, there they are. Beautiful. Whoosh. Nice. Do you still just fucking love Rogue? So good. And now I have Cloak and Dagger as well. I can hop on over here. Don't have the free reposition yet. I could Flesh Sacrifice and reposition. May as well. Nice. Oh, he's poison, so... regular Incarnate rather than poison, because otherwise he's just going to heal it, isn't he? And Totem. There we go. I was about to say Summoner's not great early on, and then he just did a whole bunch of damage, so maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it is immune to poison damage though. Let's just move out of the way. That is the, oh, right, yeah. I think I might have broken my mod pack. Because if you summon multiple incarnates, you can have just an infinite amount of them, I think, if you just keep doing it out of combat. Because I have several different summoning mods on at the same time. So I think that might be breaking. That might set him on fire. That is a worry. Target's too far. Fuck. Jesus. Oh, that's too far. Is that it? I thought there were more frogs in this fight. I thought there was one up here and one on this platform. There were two this time. Maybe I'm just misremembering this fight. There we go. Oh. Oh, one of them just ran through fire and died. Oh, okay, that one now has a turn timer. It's not completely broken. Okay. So I've got one that makes summons last infinitely, because it's kind of irritating having to keep resummoning them every fight. Personal preference if you want to use that or not, of course. Oh, level up equipment potion. Beautiful. I will keep that around. Personally, I like having the summon up all the time, but then there's also the rebalancing summon mods and stuff I have on as well. To not make it, like, broken strong. Can I... Oh, I haven't got the teleportation gloves yet. I can't get the... Yeah, having them both on together seems to mean that the latest summon stays forever, and whichever one you had before then has, like, 10 turns before it dies. Ooh. Poison. Beautiful. Oh! I didn't even see that. I just noticed it on the map. Little hidden area up here. Once there was a hero named Modi. Modi was a knight, also he was a prince. One day he was in his kingdom, giving food to the hungry people, when red monsters with red capes and red eyes grabbed him away. They did bad things to the king and queen. Monsters threw the hero Modi in prison. He found friends in a dark cave, and they were nice, even though they didn't have to be. That's how the hero found out he could still be happy, even if people and monsters were not nice. Some people continue to be happy. Okay. I think that was a child's story. Yes. Okay. I'm still having issues with this scaling. Causing UI elements to just not work. Oh wow. That makes the walk home faster. Nice. Right. I think... I'm gonna wrap up here for today because my dogs are losing it for some reason downstairs. But thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in and having a chat as well. I hope my info was somewhat helpful. And we will be continuing this again at some point, I do believe. Not sure exactly when off the top of my head because we've got WoW pre-patch tomorrow. That'll probably be the main focus for a little bit. But I might pop back into this some point soon. Maybe on Friday or something. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again next time.